What's going on? Welcome back. Today's look is going to be this modified no makeup look. No makeup is kind of my thing. I've done it a couple of times. This is my upgraded version, and I did it a little differently this time because I did add a little bit of corner lash just to liven it up and give it a little more edge, a little more life. But the skin is still really fresh, very dewy. And this is the kind of look that takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do, so here we go. Today I'm actually using a macro lens, which I haven't used before. I rented it to test it out. So I'm using it for the first time. Let me know how you feel about this picture, if it's focused enough, if the lighting is right, because I kind of feel like the macro lens shows more detail, but let me know in the comments if you like it. If you guys like it, I'm probably gonna purchase it so I can use it more. So for the skin, I obviously do want to perfect. You know, I have a little bit of redness, a little bit of unevenness, but I don't want it to look like I've got makeup on. I'm such a fan of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint, but even this, I feel like is too much coverage for a no makeup look. Even though it's a beautiful finish, I really want it to look traceless, like there's really nothing on my skin. So I'm actually gonna take a drop of this and my Monday Born moisturizer. It's called the 7 Complete Moisturizer. Everyone is loving this moisturizer. I use it day and night. It has been so good to my skin. So I'm gonna take a bit of that and just put it on the back of my hand, and then take a drop of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I'm worried about the focus with this new lens. It keeps making sounds. So I'm just gonna mix that on the back of my hand. And this is also gonna give my skin really, really nice hydration and glow. I'm gonna take that duo fiber brush and then just start to layer this on. So it's gonna give me very, very light coverage, but just enough to sort of even things out. Obviously, if you have more intense skin issues, go in with this by itself or something a little bit heavier, just based on your preference and what you think you need. But for me, with a no makeup look, this is pretty perfect. See, it just kind of very lightly evened things out and kind of covered up that redness on my cheeks, but it still does not look like I really have anything on. So moving on to concealer. This product is one of my all-time favorites. I use it on and off, especially on my days where I just want to look a little bit alive but not put any makeup on. I'll usually just do brows, and this is by The Body Shop. Who would have thought? They have an amazing concealer. It's called their full coverage concealer, which I honestly don't consider it full coverage. It's just enough. It's perfect. It's very it moves well with skin. It's lightweight enough, but it covers really well. The color I'm using is the 34 Matte Clay, and I just go in with my finger with this. I'm just gonna take a little bit, and do you see, you can obviously see where I have my issues here is right here at the outer corner, and then a little bit in here where it's slightly hollow and discolored. This is just about evening out. Do you see, it made such a slight difference, but just enough to make me look a little more polished. And then you cannot even tell I have anything on. I love this concealer so much. Compare the outer corner here to this one. You see I have that little darkness there. It just kind of erases it, but it's such a lightweight product. So again, just right here at the outer part of my eye, and then putting it right here up against my lash line here, covering up that darkness is gonna create that lifted look at the outer corner. Oof, my back muscles are so sore. I went really hard at the gym yesterday. And again, just this inner part here. So that's it for the base. No makeup look, but did its thing. It just evened out my complexion and covered up any imperfections under my eyes. I definitely want to sculpt a little bit, so I'm going to take the DreamStick by Persona. I used this in my last video. I really, really love this. And this is just going to add a little warmth to my face. Just going to use the same brush to blend this out. If you're really committed to a no makeup look, cream products are where it's at. Anything powdery is going to be more obvious. but the more you use cream products, the more it's just kind of gonna melt into your skin and flex and move with your skin. I understand it's an issue for oilier skin types, but it's just how it is. So that's really it, just bringing a little bit of warmth to the face and just a very mild contour. And now for just a little bit of color to the cheeks, another terracotta stick from Guerlain. This one is not a highlighter, this one is a blush, but it does have that glowing quality. So I'm just gonna apply that directly. Do you see a very, very light pink shade? And then I'm taking another duo fiber brush here and using that to blend out. And especially once you blend, it's hardly noticeable, but it just gives it a little bit of life. And if at any point you feel like you're looking a little bit slick anywhere in the center of your face, just take a little bit of powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and just very lightly dust it. Don't pack anything on. Do not bake with a no makeup look. You just want to lightly dust, just so you're not shiny anymore. That's it. So that does it for the skin. You can hardly tell I have anything on. It just brought a fresh veil over my skin, evened things out, and gave me a little bit of color. Now for the eyes, we're not doing much here. We're just doing a little bit of defining and lifting. I'm taking the Endless Silky Eye Pen from Pixi, and we're not lining the eyes, but with this, I'm going to just define the eye shape by lining the inner rim of the top lash line. What this is gonna do is just bring a little extra definition to the shape of my eye. It's just gonna stay tucked away under your top lash line. Jesus. This is so dangerous. Why do we do this? So you see, it just kind of added a little something to my eyes, but if you're looking straight at me, you wouldn't think that I have eyeliner on. It just looks like I have a really dark lash line. And speaking of lashes, we are gonna go back in with the YSL Faux Mascara, one of my all-time favorites. And with this, I'm gonna roll, this is something I've always done. I'm gonna roll the wand against my lashes and then close my lashes as I'm rolling. Look at what a difference that makes. Again, rolling the wand, I'm closing my eye, creating that friction so the lashes stand nice and tall. I don't know why I always have my mirror so far away from me, like it's a challenge or something. Actually, before I pop on the lashes, I want to do the brows first so we can get the maximum impact once the lashes go on. I'm using the Swipe Up Brow Gel from Persona Cosmetics. I use this basically every day. Really, really nice brow gel. The reason I like this is it adds a lot of fluffiness and volume to my brows, and it just kind of keeps them in place. Okay, that's as much as they're going to match. So now moving on to the lashes. The ones I'm gonna use are by Duart Beauty. My friend Viosa makes these. These are called the Zana lashes. And if you can see from there, they are already cut into 3 pieces, each strip. So you have the option of wearing all 3, which I've actually never done, 2 of them, which I normally do, or just the one on the end, which is what I'm about to do. This is just gonna give you that lifted cat eye without much effort. So I'm gonna take just this last one here. I'm gonna pop it off of the tray. I am still using the Duo Dark Tone anytime I use false lashes. So I'm just putting a little dot of that right there, and I'm gonna grab a little bit with the end of this spoolie and just put a couple dots of that on there. So I'm just gonna lower that onto the very end of my lash line and then just situate it so that it blends well. So do you see how nicely that just kind of blends in, but it gives you a nice corner effect because they're so long at the corner, it just kind of lifts up the eye. Now taking the other corner, I'm just gonna dot. I usually do it in 3 places, one at the outer corner, one in the middle, and then one at the other corner. Crap, I'm left-handed. I hate doing the right side. Okay, so now I'm gonna lower that down. Can't really see, sorry. Lower that down right at the edge. So just gonna give that a second to dry. And if I need to, I can go back with my mascara wand and just use this to camouflage where my natural lashes end and the false lashes begin. You can kind of mix them together. It's just a simple detail, but it just really brings any look to life to put these corner lashes on. And now moving on to the lips, I'm gonna use a new lip balm from Naturium. It's the Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Nectar. They have 3 shades. One is clear, one is more of a pink, and this is kind of the peachy shade. It's a really pretty lip balm. It's very high gloss, very nourishing for the lips. I'm not gonna put too much on. The more you put on, the more glossy it is, but it's just such a nice touch for a look like this, very natural. And that's it, just a quick and easy, no makeup look with a little pizzazz with these lashes. For me, as long as the skin looks fresh, the brows are in good shape, and I have a little bit of lash, I'm happy. I hope you enjoyed this look. If there are any more dramatic kind of makeup looks you wanna see, drop them in the comments below and I will work on those. I'll see you next time.